This essay example, as well as thousands of others, is available in text format on our website for free and without registration. Simply Google Ivy Panda Free Essays.
Introduction. The president of Bolivia, Evo Morales, said, "We are going forward with the idea of a multicultural, multinational state, trying to live in unity, at the same time respecting our diversity, but we need to all come together so we can live united." Today, it is not unusual to see people of all races, ethnic backgrounds, or cultural groups living in one city. Living in multicultural environments makes some people uncomfortable because they do not want to integrate into another culture. However, it cannot be denied that living in a multicultural city can teach people a lesson that they were previously learning only through books, news, or the internet. Living in a multicultural city provides one with multiple benefits, such as having opportunities to learn about other cultures, developing a better understanding of different cultures, and having more chances to improve one's personality. Main body. First, living in a multicultural environment gives more options to know and understand other cultures. The culture is further enriched by the influx of immigrants from over the world who all come to live in one city. People can find out differences in traditions, food, appearance, and personal habits when they live in a city with different cultures. For instance, in America, while talking, people can completely disagree with the opinion of the opponent and make constructive contributions. However, in Asian counties, people are less likely to show their disagreements. By meeting people from other cultures, one can learn about such nuances and be more respectful of other people's differences. This knowledge can later help a person in his or her travels worldwide. By becoming culturally aware through daily interactions with representatives of other cultures, one could adapt more easily when visiting their home countries. Having such an understanding of cultural nuances prevents people from situations where one may offend another with a careless gesture or word. In addition to that, living side by side with other nations builds tolerance in people. All countries and cultures have negative and positive sides, things that they could do better. By going to the same school or college, using public transport, eating in restaurants, and doing other things as parts of one society, people learn how to be mindful of other cultures. Differences can sometimes cause problems and misunderstandings, but they may be bridged through frequent daily communication. No doubt that becoming a better person will require lots of strength and resilience, but in a multicultural city, it can be achieved easier than in a monocultural one. People can learn different languages when they live in a multicultural city. There is no better and more effective way to learn a language than to be immersed in a culture that they are trying to learn. Of course, it could be better to visit the home country of the language one is trying to learn, but it is not always possible and may be financially burdening. Living in a city where there may be a community of native speakers is a much cheaper way to achieve proficiency in a foreign language. One can even make new acquaintances and friends while communicating and learning how to speak a different language, which is another bonus of multicultural cities. According to some of the researchers, Los Angeles is one of the most multicultural cities in the world, populated by representatives of around 140 countries speaking 86 different languages. Los Angeles created a truly exciting cultural scene. It is filled with cultural neighborhoods such as Koreatown, Chinatown, Little Tokyo, and Thai-town. For example, the area of a city where many Chinese people live and where you can find many Chinese shops and restaurants is called Chinatown. People go there because they want to explore the culture, food, traditions, and other peculiarities of the Chinese nation. The such cultural variety allows people to imitate traveling to multiple other countries and learn their ways while staying within one city. It is incredibly convenient, cheap, and exciting. Living in multicultural cities enables people to have more opportunities to develop their personalities. Immersed in the intercultural environment, they can meet more people who are unlike them. It not only exposes them to different cultures and alternative ways of doing things, but it also helps broaden their horizons. Language and culture force people to perceive things differently, which creates an opportunity to share and compare views on the world. For example, the concepts of family and friendship can be a broad topic for discussion and mutual exchange of views. It is believed that the more points of view a person can understand and accept, the broader his or her worldview. Cultural awareness in understanding different things makes a person more sensitive to other people. People raised in multicultural cities can become better diplomats as they know how to communicate effectively with representatives of other cultures. Simply living in a city might not necessarily make a person a better diplomat, but it can help develop tolerance and understanding of different nations. Diplomats and ambassadors, as people who frequently deal with negotiations and talks at the international level, can benefit from such a multicultural experience. Conclusion. All things considered, living in a multicultural city is better than living in a monocultural one because people can learn other cultures and languages, bridge differences in understanding, become better people and broaden their horizons. It is also a cheap and easy way to immerse oneself in a cultural environment without actually visiting another country. In a monocultural city, there is no way of knowing about other cultures besides books, news, and the internet, while in a multicultural one, there is an opportunity of talking to the representatives of other countries. This enables cross-cultural exchange, builds tolerance, and facilitates mutual understanding between nations within cities. Did you like this, the advantages of living in a multicultural city sample? To get more works like this one, make sure to check out the free database of academic paper examples at ivpanda.com. You will find thousands of samples for all your study needs, without even having to register.